Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
What's up? It's Off-Grid Interracial. That's us. Although one of the member, I, am behind the camera. Join us as we're about to tackle our off-grid yard. What happens when you leave your off-grid cabin for weeks in the spring rains and such?
Kind of out of control. But we're super blessed. A lot of it is edible and medicinal. So.
Right. Since I shot this intro after we had already started filming, I'm ready for sun work. I wasn't dressed in this when I started filming, so, you know, you'll see. All right, before shot of the yard. And you'll see after what what we're going to do to it. This area is not going to be, I'm going to weed whack it, but my wife is going to there's some things here that need to be saved. Like, for instance, this. I believe this is a dewberry plant, not to be confused with blackberries or raspberries. I think it's a dewberry. Well, no, those might be blackberries. Either way, not going to whack that, of course. And there are some other herbs in here that she will tell you about. But now, keep in mind, it's very hot out here, close to 100 degrees. I don't think it's quite 100 degrees. So your man's is going to put on something on his head besides the dread sock, and maybe put some water on himself, so that we don't overheat out here. And yeah, if I'm looking scraggly and blah, 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 it's because all this stuff is kicking up my allergies. So, woo, let's get going. Remember, kids, always put your gas oil mixture in your products like these, your gardening tools like these. That keeps your tools nice and lubricated. Insect repellent, homemade, of course.
All natural.
Yeah. Do not pay attention to the shots of the unclean porch you are seeing. Lots of work going on. Oh, it burns.
Maybe lift your sleeve a little bit, because your sleeves are looser than... Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Jeez.
Sorry, I'm trying to film and do it at the same. It's the wind. I am going to be weeding by hand. This area next to our house is gonna be my garden. It's a wild garden. There's all sorts of edible and medicinal plants growing here. I don't want to destroy the plants that I want to keep. We have tons of late bone set that I'm just gonna go ahead and pull up by the root. Most of it, because we have so much of it, if I end up wanting to use it later, there's plenty more like in further parts of the yard. This mullein here, we got a bunch of mullein. There's one there. There's a couple over here that you can't really even see. There's grapevine way over there on that far part of the yard. These purple flowers growing around the yard are clasping Venus looking glass. Here's quite a big patch of them. And I want to keep these. I'm also going to uproot some of these and make tinctures and dry some out to smoke later. The natives apparently would dry this out and smoke it in some of their ceremonies. This beautiful white flower here is foxglove. See, look, there's a pollinator on it. So some of these flowered plants that are some of the first to flower are important first foods for the pollinators this year. So we definitely don't want to go overboard weed eating away the flowers. Who are you?
Okay, now I'm geared up, ready to weed whack. So my little protection here, right? Keep the sun from burning my neck, because I had that happen before, believe it or not. All right, let's get going. Day 2 of the weed whacking cleanup, because of course it took more than one day to do all this. You guys saw how it looked. Hold on, Lee. We're in this area now. Whacking all that. Those weeds are high. Let's get after it.
Weed whacking in the rain.
And finally done. A couple days and I don't know how many hours of whacking later. Changed my attire. At the end, the sun, I don't know if you can see the drips around me, but it started raining. So I could ditch my my whole setup head wrap that I was wearing in the video earlier. So that was good. Got some fresh air, some sun. Then the sun went in and it got cooler. But I was able to finish. This is my finish. There's still some cleaning up to do. I still need to do some trimming of the verge and all that good stuff. Now, some of what you're going to see is, I'll show you the finished yard, and some of what you're going to see, keep in mind, like where you see patches that look like grass patches, clumps of grass, those are actually medicinal plants that we have in our yard growing wild, that my wife is going to forage and make into tinctures and all that good stuff. So little blips of grass, hunks of grass just popping up in the yard are actually medicinal. So you'll see what I mean. You guys remember what this looked like, of course. And this is it now. Found a shovel that I had didn't know I had lost. Burn barrel. There's that mullein plant. So this is another blackberry / dewberry bush. Now all this stuff, this is down the property, away from the house. But I don't know if you guys can tell, all of this is like stems. I don't know if you can see the stems in there, but there's just no way. It would be a waste of blade for me to take my weed whacker down there and try to do that instead of just buy an attachment with blades on it, like actual blades. So I'm gonna deal with that later. Got more trimming of the verge to do, but again, that stuff is, as you can see, the branches and stuff in there. There's bramble and tree stumps, so it's also a little harder to get to. Cut, shiny. All right, finish this area. Again, it's amazing how grass and stuff grows back, like where branches and stuff are. See these clumps, excuse me, again, medicinal chaseberry, chase leaf, right? Some more chaseberry. It's not quite ripe yet. Yeah, last portion of it. I should get into lawn care. Any of you off-grid people out there need some lawn care? Who am I kidding? Everyone knows off-gridders do their own lawn care. I'm kidding. Good stuff. All right, thank you guys for watching. That was our, what would you say, lawn care weed whack video? I don't know. I don't know what I'll title this. We'll see. Thanks for coming along. We have more videos on the way. More long-form videos like this. I know we've been posting a lot of shorts, but we're also going to keep posting shorts. So, something for everyone. We'll be posting shorts all the time and whatnot. So, follow us, subscribe. You can support in the link in the description. Help with our off-grid goals. Every cent goes to the off-grid goals. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. We answer everything that we can. We'll see you next time.